I think this tree will also be one of a kind. Hi, I'm miltonchang of Bonsaiheirloom. I will work on this prostrata juniper, which I dug up from the garden. From now on, I'll refer to them as Yamadori, as the word slightly misused perhaps, basically collected tree from the garden or from anywhere. It's a cutting from my 25, 26-year-old hedge to the 100 juniper I planted to hold a slope, and that's how much it's grown. I dug it up about 6 weeks ago, and I put it in a pot, growing pot, and then I pull it up for this demonstration. So let's see what we'll get. Let me, first of all, as usual, pull it out of the pot. You can see quite a bit of fibrous roots are growing, but I need to remove the top to expose the bottom. Usually, the prostrata juniper grows kind of hover on the ground. Usually has a nice curve that you can capitalize to put it in your design. So that's what I'll do. So I will scrape off the dirt to expose as much of the trunk as possible, because that's the beginning of the bonsai that I cannot change afterwards, and I want to capitalize on as much as what's already there. Many people ask me about digging up trees in the summer, and also the deep drastic cut that I do during the summer months. People think about that should be held back to the fall. I think falling back to the fall is a good idea because that's playing safe. On the other hand, I need something for demonstration, so I'm doing it. But the thing I keep religiously reminding myself is to always compensate for the root loss by cutting off the foliage, so that there's enough foliage moisture to support the foliage. And I'll cut off some of the long roots, and to force the fibrous roots to grow. There's plenty of fibrous roots you can see, so I'm not going to even try. I couldn't even try to kill the tree, so I'm not worrying about it. It will set it back a bit, but with good watering and good soil mix that I normally use, they should come back very quickly. This tree is a little bit of a trouble because you can see I need to scrape off a lot more of the top to take advantage of the design. There's actually big wood down there, but I think I'll probably, and you can see the wood is trying to come out with roots. That means I could go all the way back down to here to get a base that big, and instead of here, the base this big. I think, in fact, I will go down to get this part. You can see this is quite woody, and then this comes up. And so that could be a very spectacular tree by taking advantage of what's in the bottom. That's why I say always begin with the bottom first. Instead of the tree coming up here with a trunk this big, now I'm enlarging the trunk to something this big. You see, so you always have to clear off the soil to see what's underneath of it, what's hidden, that you can use for your advantage. In this case, it will be a skinny little bonsai to now something really fat. And usually fat shows age, and that's viewer appreciate the age of the tree. So I may not even do too much to, I'm not going to do too much to get to the bottom of this, but you can see this is a root. So this is coming up like this. So it's really a nice turn, and then this way. Look at this way, and then this way. So I'm not going to clear much off this because I don't want to kill the tree. I'm going to put it back in soil that's easy to remove, even up to here. Let it grow, and then the next time, I'll soak it in water to get rid of all of this and see what's down there, and then work on it again. So with that in mind, I think I have enough now of the top to see what to do with it. So in fact, it's a double trunk. You can see this one is coming up like this, and there's a trunk going out. So I should definitely take advantage of that particular growth pattern. I think this tree will also be one of a kind, truly unique. So let me cut back quickly so I don't take up too much of your time. So this definitely looks like the apex. See, this is a nice top, and this is a side. So I don't think I need this thing to come up. So in fact, I will cut this off and make this into a chin. And I can cut back the chin quite easily by cracking it when it dries out. Right now it's wet, it's hard to crack it, and I'd rather like to crack it to make it look natural. This is actually a broken cutter, but it serves the purpose for now. I wouldn't want this to be that tall, so the apex is probably here. And it will grow out. Let me design it into the proper apex. And now you have a nice branch coming down this way, nice branch coming down that way. So let me get rid of the redundant ones. This is the first very rough cut. I'm not worrying too much about being right because it will grow out to allow me to do more. Since there's a nice branch coming down, that's good. I think I'm going to let some of these branches come out. Let these grow down. Well, this obviously going down, you know, you're not going to need the going up ones. So you're just trying to get the branches to go about roughly the direction you want it to be. And I think this could be coming down this way, and then so you want to get some branches going back that way. You actually have two branches, one going this way and one going that way. And both, they're all underneath some other branches. So it's going to be a little bit challenging to decide what to do in the future. But I think I will save it. I will not get rid of it because it's such an interesting curve. This is all natural, never been wired. And so you just let the tree tell you what to do to capitalize on the tree in a positive way instead of my negative way of saying make lemonade out of lemon. You capitalize on the natural aspect of the tree to take advantage of its design that's more or less defined by nature. And then you nudge it along to get it the way you wanted it. So I'm just doing a real rough cut, let it grow out to give me the design possibilities. Look at this tree, there are really two possibilities. One is that make this part the apex, which I shouldn't have cut off this one, or I could have used this one. And then this like a branch going out all the way, go this way. Let's be drastic, go this way. And we can always make it to rhyme afterwards. I'm saving the little green here because this branch is going back this way and this one is kind of like trying to reach away. So I want to find something here to make it like the apex. Unfortunately, the shortest distance is this one, not quite right angle, but it's okay, it would grow up. So let me hedge a little bit by cutting off here. I'm cutting off roughly to shape, but always take care to leave a little bit of green below to hedge my bed. So you never know how it will shoot out to give me design options. So right now I'm just doing an outline really of what the tree want to look like, and then the next time I can do a very fine, much finer, and then after 3 times it will start to look nice. So I want to show you now this tree more or less finished for now, that I would work on it again 3 to 6 months from now when there's a lot of growth coming out. But what I want you to show you is that the tree, actually, the trunk is this wide. So if you look at it, that's this wide. And so up to this wide. So I definitely want to take advantage of that to expose the trunk to about this level, rather than this level to show only this part. So you take advantage of the roots. And so let me just turn this for you to show you. It's really a pretty good-looking tree all around. What I'm going to do is plant it back into a nursery growing pot with easy to remove soil, in a sense of not clayey soil. And so in about 6 months, it should have a lot of growth. And then I'll work on it, and I may even wash off all of the soil in the fall so I can see what the trunk looks like, and then put it in a bonsai pot. Or say of a year or 2 from now, it will be quite a nice tree. Not a big one, not my typical big ones, but the small one can be quite stout and nice. So that's it. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Click like. I appreciate the acknowledgement that you like it. And please subscribe to our channel and send us your email address so we can send you a notification. Please tell your friends to watch this video channel. I think it's quite informative. I hope it's quite informative. And I'm really out to create a large bonsai community. Our goal is to bonsai to become every household plant. And I think that's our noble, ambitious goal. So help us to get there. Thank you very much.